Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. Holla, we them boys. Holla. We making noise. Holla.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Spec. Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. They set the pick. Dishes it to Hibbert. And Jordan sends it back. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Jordan Clarkson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clarkson passes to Black. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has got his first points of the night. Clippers trail by 4. Paul with the ball. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Philadelphia. A nice shot by Rivers.
No better feeling than coming back to where it all started, seeing all your friends and family in the stands and just giving it to the hometown team. He looks to go 2-0 here and complete that hometown sweep in this building. So you know how motivated he's going to be to take that game to another level.
Outside Williams. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And we always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. DeAndre Jordan is second.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Aldridge comes in for Blake Griffin, and Donald Sloan subbed in for Paul. Here's Sloan. He's covered by Clarkson. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Crawford. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Williams kicks to Black. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Jordan with the rebound. The Clippers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Crawford, no one around him. Again, the Clippers.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Six to shoot. To the wing right side. Williams for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. To shoot that poorly, you almost have to try to miss. Shoot that poorly. Rarely do you see numbers like that at the NBA level.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers, he wants to embrace
expectations are good. I try to remind my players and myself at times that all the criticism, all the stuff is really a compliment. It's really good for you. It means that people think you can be something.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he? I mean, it's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and... comes in for Paul Pierce. Donald Sloan's checked in for Rivers. And Paul's subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. Willis in at the 3. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Black in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Sloan. Averaging 5 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think... can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And they double up Paul. Jordan dishes to Crawford. High arcing shot. Black grabs the board.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Not sure what he's thinking right there. Only need one move on your way to the rim, not multiple moves.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Chris Paul.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Let's get a glimpse at how the Lakers are doing right now here early in the season yet in the NBA stats. First in fewest turnovers per game. First in opponent points per game. And when we look at the free throw shooting numbers, not very strong. Top 20 in the league. That begs for improvement.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Williams against Paul. Outside Williams. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Black. And he converts the layup. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
58 seconds left in the first half. Paul, a screen on Williams. Sloan passes to Paul. The 17-footer. It's tipped, but he recovers it. And it's good off the back rim and in. Paul's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Young left side. Puts one up from 19. That's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Paul kicks to Sloan. And it's Jordan atop the key. Here's Sloan. He's guarded by Williams. Deep 2 from Crawford. And the jumper is good.
You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out, and when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances.
He got right to the cup using that screen. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, here with Doc Rivers. And Doc, so far in this game, do you feel like the team is struggling getting good looks?
I don't mind the shots. They're good shots for the most part.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. The first thing is that we've done nice work immediately attacking whenever they forced a turnover. That approach has to stay the same in half number 2 because the points are never going to come any simpler than that. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. I think it's time for a healthy dose of pick and roll. That's a bread and butter play for us when we get it going, and we are going to get it going. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Just a fantastic game for Nick Young. He's got 11 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Here's Paul. He's got 6. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the small forward. Here's Griffin. And Willis pulls it down. And Freaks agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it, so that shouldn't come as any surprise.
Kobe's shot is off.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And it's Paul missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Turner against Pierce. Clock at 6. Outside Turner. The three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And the foul on fourth foul of the contest. Rivers is checked in for Los Angeles.
Now into the lineup for the Clippers. Austin Rivers.
Lakers leading by 11. Bryant dishes to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Russell. Paul with the defensive effort.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him. Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Turner passes to Bryant. Russell kicks to Turner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 11.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard...
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. The Clippers also changing it up. Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Paul in for Cole Aldrich.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And I'm sure that loss earlier in the year stung a bit, because tonight they came out and made all the necessary adjustments, moving them to a record of 1-1 in their 4-game season series against the Clippers.
And if you had to pick one player, guys, who would take over, few would have picked his name. But tonight was the night for Turner. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Willis, he's in at the 4 spot. Bryant is out there with Russell. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Black in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge.
Kobe, tell us about the mindset of this team tonight and what you hope to accomplish.
Just come out and play well, and just play with a lot of energy, execute well, read it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
His work distributing the basketball was tremendous. Always had his head up, looking to create easy shots for his teammates. It motivates your team when a guy's pass.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, it's been a rough ride for them so far. We're a decent ways into the season now, and they're still stuck on one win. They've got nowhere to go but up. At least they can say that much. Well, Damian Lillard will be on display tonight, and he's one of the most fearless scorers in the entire league. Kenny, what area do you see for Lillard to grow, take his team to the next level?
Well, I think he's such a great scorer that can't just be the only emphasis. I think when he is able to distribute as well as he's able to score, that takes a lot of focus and a lot.
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Los Angeles Lakers come into town in this game. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Willis, he's in at 3. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Black in at the center, filling out the middle. Now the Lakers on the break. with a big dunk at the end of the break.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Lillard misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Russell passes to Young. Here's Clarkson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
A baseline J. Kamen's shot is good. Kamen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Young. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Clarkson with the ball. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. Russell with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Plumlee with a screen on Russell. Lillard attacking. The rebound by Young.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Lillard against Russell. Shot clock at 6. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Again, Young missing.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Freak. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that is good. Clarkson's got his third bucket of the night.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Russell kicks to Clarkson. Inside, Black. Soft touch off the glass.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic. I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is
almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kamen's checked in for Myers Leonard. Plumlee comes in for Davis. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nick Young's checked in for Turner. Willis comes in for Andre Robertson. Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Williams. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Willis in at small forward. Young is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Shane Larkin. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Inside, here's Lillard. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt. He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
And there's the pass to Crabbe. 1:58 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a three. The Lakers with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
1:25 left in the first half. Came in a screen. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Lakers leading by 7. Now Clarkson. He's got 6. No good from 11 feet. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Crabbe, good. Crabbe's got his first points of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Russell, he's checked in for Shane Larkin. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Here's Lillard. The shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Inside. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 5 now.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Crabbe with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Crabbe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Right side, Russell. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And we finished one half of basketball.
Well, Roy, you've gotten some bench production tonight that's made an impact.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning, good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And one thing I want to see out of the gate in the third, the pick and roll. It needs to be active and part of our arsenal. I know you can execute. I want to see it. We're the ones in charge of this game, and that's not going to change in the second half if we stick to the plan.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game.
Clarkson in for Russell. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Davis is out there with Allen Crabbe. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's McCollum in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Nobody near Leonard. Nails the 16-footer.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And here is Los Angeles now, a 12-point game. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Clock is at 3. Clarkson. And again, the Lakers no good.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Pass to McCollum. Pass to Davis. It's deflected. And here's the break. Ball going up court. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Trailblazers trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Williams dishes to Clarkson. Black. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively.
For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Taking a look at the Lakers. Willis in at the 4 spot. Russell is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Black in at the 5, down low. Davis, the pass to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Kept alive. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
And he makes the first.
Williams has been able to continue his game. He has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And Portland making a change here. First Gaiman has checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Willis, he checked in for the Lakers. And Lillard kicks to Davis. Here's Henderson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Henderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bryant has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Russell. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. A different look now for Portland. Plumlee, he's checked in for Kaman. And it's Aminu in for Gerald Henderson. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Lakers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, he'd get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
Here's Willis.
Portland foul call. Game 1. That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Portland. Freak. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. McCollum kicks to Leonard. Here's Plumlee, and that one's good.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Larkin. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game. Kenny, what did you like about his game?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. It is clear now that the Lakers are going to have to start the rebuilding process. Some nice players to build around already, but how long do you think it'll be, Kenny, until we see the Lakers as a title contender again?
Wow, title contender? Whew. Who knows? It really depends on how these young stars develop and how quickly they do it. But they have talent at every position. But the West is the toughest league to be in when you're young.
And with the new salary cap coming and Kobe's contract coming off the books, soon they'll have a ton of money to spend on free agents. I might have to come back. Take my jersey out the bag.
Hello and welcome, everyone, to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. They'll play this one here in Los Angeles before the Lakers head back to the road. And the... Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Tony Wroten out there with Robert Covington. And it's Ferguson in at the 3 spot. The 3 ball. The shot no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building. And there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Covington with the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And the 76ers making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Clarkson kicks to Black. Pass to Willis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the... It's tipped. Embiid, the pass to Noel. Noel sets a screen for Marshall. Feeds it to Covington. The dish to Wroten. Lets it go from deep. Black grabs the board. Black's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hibbert, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Covington with the bucket.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Clarkson dishes to Black. Pass to Willis. Outside Williams. Hibbert with the screen. Over to the wing. Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first.
The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Willis. Young's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Carl Landry's checked in for Philadelphia. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wroten. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Landry, a screen on Young. Young with the steal. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboard. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
Williams comes in for Nick Young, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Noel comes in for Carl Landry. Robert Covington's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Tony Wroten in for Kendall Marshall. Willis in at the 4 spot. Lewis Williams out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Kobe. And it's Black in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. Outside Bryant. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Kobe's got 5 points so far.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Williams kicks to Bryant. Dishes it to Freak. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Freak's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Clarkson kicks to Kobe. The 19-foot shot and another basket for the Lakers. Here's Wroten. That drops. Wroten's got 5 points now in the quarter. Clarkson. Shot is no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
Well, Roy, what's been working?
All right, listen up.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. He checked in for Tariq Black. Young comes in for Evan Turner. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Kobe. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Russell. Taking a look at the 76ers. Tony Wroten out there with Thornton. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor. And it's Landry in at the power forward.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
From deep. Rebounded by Covington. The 76ers trail by 8. The pass to Wroten. To the inside. And Thornton with the basket on the assist from Wroten.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Larkin. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's the feed to Freak. The kick out to Young. Buries the 20-footer. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Okafor against Hibbert. 11 feet away, and Hibbert with the block.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Here's Larkin. For 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
44 seconds left in the third. From deep three-point range, the shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Roten, the pass to Covington. Picked by Okafor. Covington kicks to Okafor. And he gets it to go. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Here's Larkin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers lead by... And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal.
He was putting passes on a platter for these guys, leading them straight to the basket for easy buckets. He finished with 13 assists, and that's good.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
TV, we hang out with the youngest star of Blackish Miles Brown, and Scott O'Gallagher gives you
the 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, their first time playing these guys this season. A year ago, going 1-2. They'd like to improve on that this go-around. Well, without a doubt, the best thing to happen to the Lakers this offseason was jumping up in the lottery to land the number 2 overall pick, which they used on D'Angelo Russell. Kenny, how much does this help the Lakers?
Well, years ago, the Lakers had a pick, and they elected to go small instead of big with Vlade Divac and went with a guy named Kobe Bryant. And they're hoping that they can have this similar type success.
The Utah Jazz have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend the home court at the Energy Solutions Arena here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And, guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, Willis in at small forward. Clarkson is out there with Williams. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Black in at the 4 spot. Jazz leading by 7. Burke with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Clarkson kicks to Williams. Feeds it to Clarkson. Pass to Hibbert. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Lakers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And he knocks down the first one. The Jazz making a switch here. And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. The feed to Ingles. Here's Wiles. The Lakers with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. According to him, their focus defensively is going to be on making things difficult inside. Ideally, they'll be in the best shape, he feels, if they force most of the shots against them to come from the perimeter. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. Nick Young's checked in for the Lakers. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Clarkson. Can't get it to go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
You guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Well, it's exactly. I mean, you just can't win if you don't shoot a better percentage than that. It's not going to happen.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Los Angeles with another miss.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Nato, defended by Young. Passes it to Lyles. They need this one. He takes it up and lays it in.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills. Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Lets it go from 11. Here's Booker. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Williams dishes to Freak. Here's Black, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. For the Jazz, Lyle comes in for Derek Favors, and it's Joe Ingles in for Gordon Hayward. And the Lakers also making a switch. Clarkson's checked in.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Lyles. He feeds it to Hood. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Hood's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. Larkin can't get it to go.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
There's a screen. Down low, here's Lyles, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lyles got his second basket of the night.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now the pass to Black. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Willis. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Dishes to Hood. The 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Larkin. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Will it go? Willis, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Doubled by Willis. The dish now to Booker. Here's Ingles. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 12-point Utah lead.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And stolen by Booker. Shot is off. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Jazz as they end the second quarter on a 14-4. It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Changes for the Lakers. Young's checked in for Tariq Black. Willis comes in for Evan Turner. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Kobe. Favors and Gobert are the shot-blocking duo inside. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Burke in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Williams. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Kicks it to Hayward. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he has 11 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Russell. Hayward hits them both. Lakers trail by 12. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Hibbert with the screen. Clarkson kicks to Young. Shoots off the screen. Good. Young's got 8.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Another miss by Utah.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Clarkson. And that one comes up a bit short. Jazz leading by 10. 1:43 left in the third. Hood, the pass to Booker. Nato, he's covered by Willis. Hayward from outside. Up again, and the dunk by Booker. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
And no need there, guys, to throw that one back out. Just go ahead and handle your business.
And that one's good. 6 points for Williams.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Hood. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Booker, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Jazz leading by 10.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Williams kicks to Clarkson. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Feeds it to Hayward. Just 3 on the clock, and it's good on the layup. Hayward's got 14 points.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Look for Utah. Booker, he's checked in for Joe Ingles, and Lyle subbed in for Trey Burke. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Young's checked in for Hibbert. Willis comes in for Turner. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Bryan. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Russell. So for the Lakers right now, Willis, he's in at 3. Robertson is out there with Shane Larkin. Then it's Young, and it's Black in at the 5 spot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
The 3, and the basket by Ingles.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Hayward. He was.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
Hi, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Gordon Hayward.
You got to love Gordon Hayward. He's going to get you rebounds, he's going to get you assists, and he's going to get you points.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. For Los Angeles, it's been a difficult part of the season. The goal tonight is clear, figuring out a way to solidify some momentum. Coming into this game, they've struggled, just 2-8 over their last 10. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never.
But the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Jazz.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on deep or late on their rotation, and they paid a big price for it.
So the Lakers win the tip. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. So on the floor for Denver, Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Ryan Roberts out there with Mudiay, and it's Laverne in at center. And Mudiay throws it down.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
The drive by Russell. There's the dish to Black. Here's Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Roberts. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He kicks to Mudiay. And it's sent back by Russell. And they're able to recover. 5 on the clock. Here's Roberts. No good off the front iron.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
There's the dish to Freak. Swiped away. Here's the break. Here's Laverne. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Russell kicks to Willis. On the wing, Williams. From the left block, and he nails the jumper. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
The pass to Mudiay. 1:29 left in the first. There's the three, and it's good. Roberts got himself on the board with 3 there. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Chandler, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Kicks to Williams. From downtown. Can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. And they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Nick Young's checked in for Tariq Black. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. The Nuggets also changing it up. Haywood's checked in. And Lewis subbed in for Fareed. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mudiay kicks to Gallinari. And another miss by Denver. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Now, here's Clarkson. Haywood covering. Stolen by Haywood. So here's Gallinari. He's covered by Clarkson. Now, here's Moutier. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev. And that also was a factor.
Williams outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Williams has got 10. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
So it's Denver. Willis, he's in at the 4 spot. Larkin out there with Russell. Then there's Kobe, and it's Hibbert in at the 5. That's the Laker 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Russell. Denver able to drain the 3. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Kenneth Faried.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Okay, well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. The Nuggets trail by 4. Moutier kicks to Chandler. Pass to Gallinari. Screen by Faried. Moutier dishes to Gallinari. Faried a screen on Russell. Gallinari wide open. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hibbert kicks to Russell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Chandler outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Hibbert makes it off the glass. Hibbert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
That shot wide open. That's 10 points for Wilson Chandler.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from behind the arc.
Now here's Kobe. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Here's Larkin. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And the Lakers lead by 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Gallinari against Russell. There's the killer two-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Larkin. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. 5 on the clock. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. I mean, but you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Russell against Gallinari. Russell kicks to Hibbert. Off target at the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Lakers ahead. They're We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second. Comes in for Turner. Roberson, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Laverne. Gallinari is out there with Brian Roberts. Then it's John Lure. And it's Haywood in at the 4 slot. That is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Haywood's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And Roberts kicks to Gallinari. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 6. And here they go. Robertson can't hit.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Picked by Haywood. Roberts passes to Haywood. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also been pounding it inside.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
The 2K Sports post-game show.